Can you start now? Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, very happy World IP Day to all of you. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the World IP Day 2024. And as you see, the theme of this IP Day is IP and Sustainable Development Goals, building common future with creativity and innovation. So this is the theme of this particular IP Day. So before diving more into this particular theme, let's understand the basics of IP, IPR, WIPO, and particularly especially about this day. Please next. So what is IP? IP is just a creation of mind. You come out with your paintings, your lyrics, even your images, your inventions. They can be IP because they created by your mind, your idea. And IPR, that is intellectual property rights, are the rights by law in the form of patent, trademarks, copyrights. They can be protected. So your ideas can be protected in the form of IPR, and this is the major difference between IP and IPR. After that, next slide please. WIPO. WIPO is World Intellectual Property Right Organization. It is a UN agency which overtake all IP activity all over the world. 193 countries are member state of this particular organization, and this organization comes into force in 1970 on this day only, 26th of April. So in 2000, year 2000, when WIPO picked this particular day for celebrating IP Day every year. So after year 2000, this day is celebrated, 26th April is celebrated as World IP Day. And every year they choose different theme, like previous year IP and women is the theme. This year IP and Sustainable Development Goal is the theme. So next slide please. In common or layman terms, if I want to explain you IP, actually IP, we encounter IP in our daily life very frequently, but we don't recognize it. If we take an example, like in morning, you have a tea, you take a tea, and brand of that tea is Tetley, Lipton, or any. These brands are trademarked, and trademark is a type of IP. After that, if you listen music, that songs are copyrighted. That is also a type of IP. After that, if you see your phone, your gadgets, your electronics things, they are protected by many patents because inventions are involved in that particular things. So all these things, even our pharmaceuticals, we use the drugs, novel drugs, they are patented. So all around us, we encounter very much IP in our daily life. But now after, maybe you can also recognize IP in your daily life. Next please. So now moving to the real theme, basic theme of today's session, that is IP and SDGs, means Sustainable Development Goals. So Sustainable Development Goals, and the theme tagline is building our common future with creativity and innovation. So we have understand the IP, IPR, WIPO, and know about the day, history of the day. Now we can understand what is SDGs, that is Sustainable Development Goals. Next please. Previous one, yeah. So UN, that means United Nations, in 2015, they have adopted these Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and they make these goals after a heavy conversation with all the stakeholders, and even all the sustainable goals are representing to target or to solve the worldwide problems, all problems. So if you can see that no poverty, hunger, health being, quality education, gender equality, no, there is nothing left by the UN to make these goals, to make their mission to eradicate all these problems from the world. And their target is for 2030, 2030. So they are adopted it in 2015 and they make these goals for 2030. So these are the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. So if please click on this particular slide. Now this is the dashboard of the United Nations, where each country have their own progress report for these SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. And every year United Nations publish their progress report in terms of how much they make progress against this target of the Sustainable Development Goals. So we can pick any country. If you can say, you can suggest which country we can choose. We can just show the progress of that country. We can choose India. So there is an index out of 166 countries at SDG index, we are 112. So here are all 17 parameters which can be tracked. And here it is important that arrow sign in red color is showing that we are not matching the progress as per the required rate. After that, this orange color of arrow is showing that we are doing somewhat good, but not satisfactory. And after that, the green one, green arrow is showing that that is we are on track. We achieved it and we are on track. So there are only two SDGs where we just on the track, that is poverty and responsible consumption and production. So all around the world, SDGs progress is very slow. Even after 8 years of the launching, we are at just not even 50% of the mark. Even we are at 30%. So right now it is very much necessary to achieve the SDGs of 2030, that we gear up and make this all sustainable development goal in reality. So this is the motive. And IP, now I think you can now understand about the IP, IPR this day, and SDGs also. Now we can make the connection between IP and SDGs. Next slide, please. So now we explore the connection between IP and SDGs. So WIPO, as earlier told, that is the body, they have prepared a beautiful interactive tool to show the connection between IP and SDGs. Just click this slide, we can go there. So actually the framework is just like that, SDGs, 17 SDGs are bifurcated in 3 major parameters, like SDGs for people, SDGs for planet, SDGs for economy. So this is the whole concept where they bifurcated all 17 SDGs and then they link it to the IP. So we can just check, click on people first. So these are the SDGs, like no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, peace, justice and strong institutions and partnership. These all are related to people. So now if we want to explore anyone, like just click on zero hunger. So now these are the parameters. These are shocking one also, that globally 1 in 3 people live with moderate to severe food insecurity by 2030, and 600+ million people will face hunger. So these are the alarming situations which are projected through some reports which are quoted here. So how IP is interconnected with this? How can innovation and IP help achieve zero hunger? So here IP just give a platform to the creators and innovators to make food security purposes, technologies, and these type of, they can make food supply chain. There are inventions which are used for the food supply chain robustness and to increase the IP technologies in food security. So here IP play a role because it promote the invention in this particular area, and that inventions can be used for upliftment of the food security. And if you want to check the examples, just third one, yeah. Here are some examples. You can check it. This is a beautiful tool, and you can just, if you have curiosity about this thing, you can just check on WIPO website. So this is a very good tool. Next one, we can just go back and just choose for the next, yeah, planet part. Here, these are the sustainable development goals which are connected with the planet or climate action, like climate action, clean water sanitation, affordable clean energy, life below water, life on land, and partnership. So among these also we can choose just climate action, because climate action is a very hot topic right now also, and there are many technologies which are coming. Even EV batteries are there. We are going for the carbon neutral, and a lot of things are happening in this particular space. Even maximum patents filed in this space also. So like that also, how can innovation and IP support climate action? So cut pollution, optimize resource use, technologies. Actually IP promote those technologies which are basically promote the green climate action and resolve the problems. Like that, this WIPO prepare a WIPO green initiative. Under that, they make a marketplace for the green technologies which are patented. So anyone can go there and choose a green technology, and they can commercialize that from that marketplace. So these type of initiatives is taken by the WIPO, and this is totally a eye-opening thing for majorly in this particular area. Next, we can go back right now. Back. So we can just touch the economy part also. Here, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities. So these all are under the economy part. Here we can just touch upon the industry, innovation and infrastructure, because it is very much important for the any industry. And directly or indirectly, every industry back this particular SDG, because this is directly related to them. So again, I am just saying that this is a good tool, and you can visit it if your curiosity is there, and you can explore many examples from here. Please go back. Yeah, about IP we can also we already discussed. So yeah. So this is all about the theme also. So now I think we are now aware about the IP Day and SDGs, and even the connection between IP and SDGs. So right now we discuss about the what VRL, Venus Remedies, is doing particular for the this IP and its interconnection with SDGs. So in general, directly at VRL, we are nurturing good health and well-being sustainable development goal, that is number 3 goal, and industry, innovation and infrastructure, number 9th goal. Because we are a pharmaceutical company, and we are research-based pharmaceutical company, and we are making solutions for unmet medical needs like antimicrobial resistance. So our solutions are very much protected under the IP law. It may be under patents, trademark, copyrights and design. We have a sound portfolio of IP, and on the on the basis of that particular IP portfolio, we are investing a lot in the R&D and making unmet medical needs solution for the masses. So this is our way of nurturing the SDGs. Indirectly, we are nurturing even all the 17 SDGs. So after that, next please. So this is a video, just 2-minute video. You can just enjoy it, and the whole crux of this this seminar or this session can be summed up in this particular video. Please look at it. We can go back on the slide, last slide. So now if any questions are there, the house is open for the session. Questions? Yeah.
Can you define the parameter partnership, because it is under both categories of people and planet, how it is interrelated?
Yeah, partnership is there for both the cases. So there are some SDGs which can be covered under both.
In what terms, how you will define the partnership?
Partnership means
what
institutional.
parameters
Yeah,
are defining
parameters are like institutional. That may be an institutional partnership, that may be commercialization or global partnership, that may be an NGO type partnership. You can just imagine any type of partnership. That is a broad sense.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is, if you want to check the exact parameter for this partnership, you can just click on that particular SDG and you can track even each country progress on the basis of that particular parameters.
Sir, all these patents and trademarks are all registered with the WIPO organization?
Yeah, actually WIPO made some centralized system. If any member countries, like 193 countries are member of WIPO, so they make a centralized system, international system, through which you can participate in patenting, trademarking or copywriting. So if you want to go in individual countries to file a patent, so you have to spend more money and more time for that particular process. But in case of WIPO, they have made a PCT, they made a treaty, PCT, Patent Cooperation Treaty, under which their member countries can file and choose all the countries in a single go. So they have made arrangement like this, that they centralize the theme. Similarly, they make Madrid system for the trademarks, where you can choose the countries beside going to the individual country to filing, that is time consuming and costly also. So in these case, how WIPO is working? WIPO is working like a platform for centralized platform.
Across the board.
Yeah.
So is there any difference between copyright and patent?
Yeah, definitely. Both are different things. Copyright, if you are writing something, like you are a poet and you are written a poem, or you written a book, or you make a painting, that is the subject matter of copyright. Your song is copyrightable, your performance is copyrightable, your book is copyrightable. But for the patentability, there should be an invention. Invention means that is not known prior to that time in the world. And you have to prove also that this invention is not obvious to a person skilled in the art. Means if I am from pharmaceutical background and I make a drug and that is known to you, and you also from pharmaceutical background, then it is not patentable. It should be known obvious to you. So this is the difference between patent and trademark. Copyright. So copyright protection is generally done for the songs and literary work, artistic and literary work. Otherwise, patent is for inventions, technologies.
No, but many inventions which is done in India
Yeah.
not recognized by the international.
Okay.
Putting example like combination drugs in India,
Yeah.
which has been completely banned in the many countries. So how do you consider that intellectual property right? What you say
Yeah.
that this country is going to help it.
So,
80% drugs of India are
I will answer your question. Actually, commercialization is another part. If patentability criteria are there, there are three patentable criteria. One is novelty, second is inventive step, and third is commercial applicability. After that, in the case of, particularly in the case of drugs, there are marketing authorization that involves the clinical trials and safety, efficacy and stability aspect of the drugs. That is not included in the patent system. Patent is granted only on the basis of novelty, inventive step and commercial applicability of the drug. So a patent can be granted in US also, but that cannot be marketing authorized because your clinical trial is not there. Drugs are the only, pharmaceuticals are the only goods on which these spatial parameters are also there, because they are the life-saving drugs. So their safety, efficacy and stabilities. So you, yeah.
I think it stands for all parts of patents, because you file a patent before you look at viability, commercial viability of
No.
the particular concept. You file a patent even at initial stages of
Yeah,
research
definitely,
also.
definitely.
And you don't know whether you filed the patent, you got the patent, you'll be able to commercialize it after 5-10 years. If maybe similar products are already available in the market, maybe they were also filed simultaneously.
Yeah.
So that can happen in any field, not only in pharma.
No. I am saying that there are marketing authorization parameter different, which are yeah.
That there we are together.
Yeah.
That means patent does not ensure that your commercial viability.
Commercial viability.
According to your reply.
No. Commercial viability must be there, because that is a,
Must be there.
yeah.
Patent does not ensure commercial viability.
That does not ensure, because there are other organizations also like USFDA.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not putting about this, I'm not putting in the example like drug, even the chemicals, even the colors.
Even there also there are
These
different
colors are
regulations.
patented.
No, I am getting your point. You are right.
Because of environmental issues.
That's why I am saying that marketing authorization parameter is more important, also important with the drugs or pharmaceuticals. If you secure a patent, you can commercialize in one country where regulatory aspects are not stringent. Yes. But you can not commercialize or get marketing authorization in a country where stringent marketing authorization parameter is there. So this is the difference.
My question is that.
So patent
I
means value
invented
addition to
Okay.
your product.
That is exclusivity. Patent gives you 20-year exclusivity. Wherever you got the patent, Their 20 years exclusivity is with your product or process.
Sir,
Yeah.
I think according to the Patent Act 1980,
Mhm.
there are two parameters of the time being. It's from the date of filing to the 20 years or 15 years from the date of commercialization.
That is obsolete now.
Right.
Now 20 years is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mukesh,
20 years
we
from
patent
filing.
any product here in
Filing
India.
of the application.
Yes.
We get the patent
In
in India.
Yes.
That is
From the
applicable for
date of
full
the
world or for only
No,
for
no, no.
India.
Individually, territorial. It is a territorial right. We have to file in each country. Yeah.
And applied this application on 2011. So patent will count the time from 2011 only.
Because the one query is,
Yeah.
if you make it clear, a bit frankly, according to you, one is a phenomenon, another is a process.
Yeah.
So like now the coming time is biogenomics. So anyone can patent the phenomena or can patent the process.
No, actually, Indian patent generally allow only process and product. There are two things. You can go for a process for patenting or for product. Now, the parameter for the patenting are same for both: novelty, inventive step, and commercial applicability. Only three parameter is there. You can patent process or product. There is no phenomena or any type of patents.
For example, if I discover the phenomenon, for example, something has been invented which was not previously invented by anybody. Well,
Yeah.
the discovery is on the process of the phenomenon. So when we talk about that, because process is invented, I am making medicine,
Mhm.
so I am making medicine is there, but the behavior of cell is there.
So your question is a good
Yeah.
question, and
Can we patented this? One can patent the phenomena or not?
so if we
Because
differentiate,
process is
if we
better and that has been discovered in the pathways.
if we differentiate discovery and invention, then your question is answered.
No,
Uh,
not clear so clear. Because one thing is this, there was thing is this because recent times many Nobel Prizes are distributed.
Okay.
And they are distributed on the basis of phenomena. And all over the extraction is there or something like that, or the welfare of the human beings.
So it is not necessary that every
And
Nobel
what
Prize.
discovery, yes, this is me. Can right can be given for the developing something for that phenomenon to the fellow?
Actually, US given utility patents there. There is a terminology that is utility patents. In utility patents, there is inventive step requirement is somewhat softened. They don't require too much aggressive requirements of inventive step for the utility patent, and their time is for 10 year only. So these type of tools are there which can recognize lower grade innovations. So in India also we are talking about it, that to promote innovation, small innovation can be nurtured through this utility patent idea. So in future we can see that utility patents comes to India also.
Phenomena is not come from the patent. Example like C.V. Raman, who invented Raman ray. It is
Raman
not
Chakra.
patented. It is not patented, but got Nobel Prize.
So it is not necessary to
Just telling
be
you,
a patented, yeah.
Patents are mainly used it where the large commercial use are there.
No.
See, all objection.
I just
Objection comes. Listen. Objection comes wherever there are the commercial use and the man invented or organization invented. It is hindering to their interest. Then the patent comes in the picture.
so
Otherwise, patents for a namesake you can take a patent.
no,
That's
you are,
But
to counter your argument. Can you imagine that worldwide pharma companies may invest in particular disease drugs 10 or 20 years before for that particular, like COVID-19, they are working on the RNA vaccine since 10 years before. So it is just an motivation for the R&D. IP is a motivation for the R&D.
But it should have commercial implications.
Yeah, definitely. That is permanent requirement.
What's the purpose of IP?
Yeah, that is permanent.
To commercialize, so that means
Sir,
every
sir,
should have
sir.
commercial implications.
Now coming to your point, China is making more than 15 lakh patents per year. Last year, they made 15 lakh patents in Chinese patent office. You can imagine how much we file. Can you guess? No. I just comparing it. No.
Let him complete.
Yeah.
Let him complete first what he said.
We have filed just 75,000 or 1 lakh patents. So, IBM is a company whose revenue is coming from 90% revenue coming from patented, their patented technologies. And that 90% of technologies is coming from 2% of patent portfolio. All 98% of their patent portfolio is dormant.
Yeah, that's fine. Dormant means there is a, see, that is where actually that question, initial question of Mukesh also comes in. But
Yeah.
he was saying was, does patent ensures market applicability or market approval also?
That is
So it does
requirement.
not.
That is requirement.
Patent shows there is a possibility. It is an innovation. It's a new thing created.
Yeah, definitely.
It has a possibility of commercial benefits.
Yeah.
The possibility is good enough for that.
So-
For getting a
so
patent.
that is the requirement.
But
That is the
for
requirement.
Getting it into the market, you
Yeah.
have to follow the regulatory process.
Actually, we
Of the person to use it as economical or as financial fundamental.
No, there are provisions, sir.
Who has patented it?
Actually, sir,
This is the definition of commercialization. Rather than, because the using it finance, as a
Commercialization means you have to say
Getting
you are
something
living in a
commercial
country
benefit is
which has
something
certain
getting.
laws. You have to follow those laws.
Sudhanshu
You
sir,
follow the-
actually there is a provision of working of patent also.
Included in commercialization.
I have invented something. Now, I want to patent it down the line. Well, I have gone to the Viper, whatever it is. I have patented my process. No, I may or may not commercialize that in USA.
Yeah, that is up to you. That is up to you. But one thing I am just saying that there is a working of patent provision in every patent law. According to that, if you do not commercialize your patent innovation under 5-year or 3-year times, then it can be open for any other.
Yes, this is a.
Yeah, he can make generic product from that particular
Then
patent.
nobody can challenge.
Yeah, that is the provision because it is a balancing act.
Primarily is to save your intellectual effort.
Definitely.
It's basically to help you get commercial benefit of the brain. or the
Actually,
time,
yeah,
energy which you
this
have
is the
spent on
incentive
that
for your
particular
brain, your idea.
This is
So
basically
it's commercial.
to prevent the
Broad
biosimilar
commercial.
and reverse engineering. Till date in the world, so many companies, so many countries having a jet plane, fighter jet. But how many countries manufacture jet engine? Only 3 countries. And they do not want reverse engineering through. We should make this engine.
Actually-
China don't have jet engine. They are dependent to Russia, dependent to America. Although they have a 5th generation fighter jet, but China don't have.
So,
India don't have.
money was commercialization.
Only
was-
USA, UK, and
But
Russia.
if I want to gain the benefit of that from some other country, then only that is
Sir,
commercialization.
that's a
By
reason.
definition.
That's a reason.
But
If you
it's
want
okay.
to buy,
But actually,
if
sir,
you
my
want to
point
buy
is
jet
if
engine,
you have that
you
intellectual
have to
property
agree with this
patented,
patent.
and if you feel that is viable in that country also, where you yourself don't want to go, you can do a
Yes.
partnership and you
So
can
here just one point.
Also, even if you don't want to,
That is true. That is true. That is true.
One point is also added that subject matter of patentability is also defined by every territory and law. So atomic energy or atomic weapons and product of natural laws, and if any particular thing that is not on the basis of morality, they are excluded from patent law to grant patent. So patent subject matter is also an important thing. So whatever you are discussing, that everything cannot be patented. There are subject matters which qualify for the patentability.
But if the patents are not commercialized, that patent goes
But
dormant.
I will coming from other angle. Just IBM, just see IBM, whatever I am saying, 98% of their portfolio, patent portfolio is not working, not milking for the commercial angle, but they are killing the priority of other creators or innovators, because they publish that application and priority is in their name only. Now, whenever you file a patent application on that particular area or that particular invention, that IBM application come into your prior art and then object your invention. So that will kill your invention because that become the priority. So it is the important aspect which cannot be understood in general. China is filing too much of patents. Why? They are killing priority for all over the world because priority set up by worldwide. So this is the strategy. If you are filing more and more patents,
Can you elaborate on that?
yeah, just I am saying that if
With an example.
you are an institution like an academic institution, a University of Oxford, and you are filing whatever you are researching, you are just filing patents for them. Whatever, you are not thinking about the yeah. So what they are doing, you can get.
But do you feel ki they will be able to get patent sanctioned?
I am saying that
even
they,
if it is not scientifically appropriate, or
No.
they are not able to provide enough of rational or rational
that's
reasoning for
that's
that.
why I am saying that filing of patent makes publication of the patent idea. Whatever your idea is there, that is published and it will become prior art for whole world. Now that idea cannot be filed by anyone.
But what is the
If-
benefit
even if it is
for
filed
those
or
who have
if it-
already
These are the strategies. These are the strategies.
Mukesh,
Yeah.
थोड़ा सा please help me
Yeah.
here.
They are getting the
Just
benefit
by
of
filing
that.
nobody can file, or by getting approval nobody can file.
No,
After getting
filing, you can file.
Uh,
That is published, that is natural
Publication is
phenomena.
approved.
No, publication is not approval.
Okay.
Publication means that is comes into the public domain.
You are applying for the patent.
Applying, and it is open for the public domain.
Public
Right.
domain.
So now it will become public domain thing, and it can, if it is your patent, now I file same patent, same invention, then your patent is referred in my application that this is already existing and you can file it. Your patent cannot be granted.
But sir, what if it is not
Yeah.
Published in the public domain. Once application is filed.
Yeah.
It is published on the public
Then you
domain.
become
Yeah.
second. But if that happens only if I'm using the same concept.
Yeah,
If I'm
definitely.
using a different concept,
Then you can
has a
go.
different outcome.
Definitely.
Then
That
even-
is the
then even if you are filing 20,000 concepts,
Mhm.
if I'm really into science and if I'm really into exploration, I will, because there are empty a number of ways to basically reach whatever you want to reach and to solve unmet problems, whatever you want
Definitely.
to solve. So if I'm a scientist, if I'm really a scientist, if I'm putting my effort in science in right way, I'll be able to find a different way to solve a particular problem.
This is the beauty of the IP system. This is the beauty.
Absolutely.
This is
And
the
this
beauty.
what
You can
happens
file.
is-
You can file.
For that purpose only this whole IP thing was introduced, because science evolves like that.
Definitely.
One scientist
Agreed, 100%.
goes 10 steps forward, other scientists sees those 10 steps and then they add 2 more steps, they make it 12, and then another adds
Sir,
more,
sir,
it
one of the
becomes-
balancing act of the IP law is that disclosure of the invention in the publication or patent application, and that disclosure become basis for the incremental innovations. That's why this is the beauty of the IP. That's why it is there. Publication is there.
So there's no blocking there. I
Yeah.
feel ki whatever, if they are filing, they are showing that they are doing good science.
So
They are- in
now
fact,
now
China is on the
far
way
away.
to become
Even they are
superpower.
ahead of US.
No, for no reason, for no other reason, because they are working on science.
Yeah,
They are putting
definitely.
their efforts, they are putting their resources in building
Right now,
new
what we are
technology.
doing, we are just limited to research papers, and China is going for the patents. So they are replacing research paper from patenting.
So that means we are behind them. Na? We need
Definitely.
to file more
Yeah,
patents.
definitely. Now we are gearing up. And we, you can see the IPO, our Indian Patent Office press release or all these things. Now PM Modi is also saying that last year we granted 1 lakh patents. It is a very a big achievement from our IPO. So we are on the track, and if we
It's almost like winning Olympic medals.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
see China, how many medals they win and how many India is winning.
Yeah.
India has grown, but of course there is a big gap between
So,
India and
so,
China and other
so if we are talking about the 5 trillion economy for the India by 2028, so IPE will play the major role, because any developed country which have knowledge-based economy, their contribution, major contribution to economy is due to this IP only. So now we are on the track of IP only. So if we achieve the 5 trillion economy, that is only due to IP.
Which one is more important? Process IP is important or finish IP is important?
If we talk in terms of process or product, product is more important. Process can be altered by anyone. If you have a process for making a API or a drug, I can come with just altering a step of process, but if you make a product patent, then for the same product I cannot come.
Then why company go for process patent?
That is also important till 2005, because in India product patent comes into the force only after 2005. Before that we are just going for the process patent.
So it is like that somebody is submitting thesis
Yeah,
should not copy down from others.
definitely.
It's like that.
Definitely.
Applying for this.
And even it is
the
suggested.
thesis have been same or not, like that.
Yeah, even
Changing indexing might be possible. Indexing slightly
Yeah,
change,
yeah.
and then you submit it.
So overall theme of the IP is just balancing the act for the innovation. They make a basic platform where incentive comes to R&D doer or creators or innovators, and they incentivize for this particular thing commercially. After that, livelihood or all these type of things can be created through these things. So IP is just an economic parameter which play a major role for the growing of today's environment.
Which country hold this?
US,
patent?
US, China. Number of patent filed more in China.
See, but who control the patent group?
Yeah, USPTO is the agency, and they even control all over the world.
Because they have done good work. Because
Yeah,
they
definitely.
Have done science. They know the meaning of science. They know what is documentation. They know research. That's why they are far ahead. So if you want to compete with them, we have to do good science. It's as simple as that.
Definitely.
Why US is doing it? The biosimilar started by drugs, medicines, and reverse engineering started. So they want to prevent that, because otherwise a huge amount of money they are spending for R&D, research work. So that will be in a company will not interested. That's a reason. Most of the company who spend money for research work, they want to get something. For
R&D spending is the
There
main
is a very
R&D
interesting-
spending.
There is a very interesting insight which I basically discussed with some got to know from somewhere. In US, I don't know whether it's relevant here, but in US, majority of research is sponsored by government.
Yeah.
Because why? Because commercially, as Mukherjee was pointing out, like companies do not want to spend a lot of money.
Sir, I will give you an
without
example.
knowing the possibility of whether they are going to get return or
If
not.
we talk
So
about the
government-
COVID-19 vaccine, Moderna, Pfizer, and even AstraZeneca is funded by US government only. They are heavily funded.
They know the value of science.
Yeah, and nowadays, now the discussion is going on that if a government fund any company, private company, then there should be agreement clause in between them for a dormant licensing. Dormant license means at the time of pandemic, they will give that particular product freely available to the country or companies. So this is not before yet. They are in the agreement part. Yeah.
It's happening for last almost a century now. Like
Yeah.
in US particularly.
Yeah.
Basically, it is US only started this putting a pressure on patent. And you are right, all US universities are sponsored by government. But what they do is, all the big companies, they give fund to the government with a certain interest they get from the government, and then government allocate it. It's like
Of course,
that money.
commercialization is the
Commercial
commercial reasons.
Commercialism.
You said WIPO controlling all this. You said US
Lockheed
Picture is
Martin's,
controlling.
Yeah.
What
all
WIPO
orders.
doing?
No, WIPO is centralized agency, but USPTO, when grant of patent is comes, it is individually granted by the individual country. They are just facilitators
Now
in
tell-
between.
Now tell us how many products we are planning for intellectual property right now. Any
Actually,
plan?
we have a basket of more than 450 patents worldwide, and we have more than 100 grants, and we are now getting patents for our new technology, that is renal guard technologies, and we are very much aggressive to get patents from all over the world. We have filed more than 85 countries for this patent.
Individually.
Yeah, we go
Not
from.
use that group.
No, we go through that group, but individually 85 or more than 19 countries are there, because there are some groups also.
Apart from any other products and any other things you are planning.
Yeah, CRISPR we are planning for CRISPR in AMR space. For that, that is a very unique thing, and we are early stages. Our R&D is doing a great job in that particular area, and most probably this year we will file the patent for that.
Kiki, in antimicrobial resistance breaker,
Yeah.
iron oxide already is going in patent.
Okay.
Nanoparticle 7. And after that, you do not need antibiotic to kill the bacteria.
Okay.
It's called a magnet.
Okay.
Okay. It is called a magnet. The moment you insert the iron oxide, it will go to immediately the cell to the bacteria
Great.
and generate a hit, destroy their DNA RNA.
So who is doing the research for that?
This is the USA. This
The
is coming
US,
already
so
published.
they will procure the patent for that,
Already
because
published,
they
is already-
never start disclosing their research.
One company
beside
one company
protecting that.
One company in India is also doing, but they are doing nitrogen oxide.
Okay.
They are doing nitrogen oxide. They are doing iron oxide, and already publication came. In fact, in Chandigarh Technical Institute, they are also published one publication. They even aluminum, magnesium, they also use it.
Great work is going on, sir, everywhere. You just have to see everywhere.
Tell us, there's one new regulation has come for the trademark system. Whether we have to endorse the molecule name with the brand name or not.
Sir, now these are the regulatory conditions, regulatory.
What CDS speaks now?
CDSCO now speaks that if you go from new molecule, you have to go with brand name.
The molecule should be there.
Yeah. And it should not be used for any other molecule. This brand name.
One brand name that cannot be allowed.
Yeah. These are the new regulations from CDSCO.
I remember there was a product called Proxy-1, and it had, I think, 5 or 6 times they had changed the
Molecules.
position of the same brand.
So companies are doing these type of things. They are very clever. They are doing these things.
Mukeshji,
Yeah.
I have a question. You mentioned in the slide that VIL is working for goal 3 and goal 9, right?
Yeah.
So can you go through that slide?
Please, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. So, like, is it the current status or it will evolve with time?
No, I say that indirectly we are nurturing all the 17 SDGs. But these two are directly, because global health and well-being, because our pharmaceutical company, we are a pharmaceutical company, and we are directly backing this SDG. And in the particular case of industry, innovation and infrastructure, that is related to every industry.
The reason why I'm asking is
Yeah.
because we are working with Bureau Veritas with one project where
Okay.
we are implementing carbon footprint reduction. And
Yeah, that is under climate action.
Environmental sustainability.
Yeah.
Which comes under SDG 7.
Definitely.
Clean energy
You-
and 12.
Definitely,
That is responsible
definitely.
consumption product.
Even
So it will change.
no.
Means in the coming times when you implement this, these things will like directly this.
Yeah, directly. We are also working on the BIS Bureau, this antibiotic certification for PNA, and that is an EMRIA initiative. So we are working on that, but I am just saying here only that it is directly, we are directly nurturing these two SDGs, and all other SDGs are also there. We are indirectly there because these are the prime focus for us. Even our mission also says that we are going to carbon neutral. That is our responsibility. So that is in our line of action. Totally line of action.
Anything working on renewable energy?
So solar energy, we are working on solar energy, and
Already associated with actually one authorized person. That is basically kind of
Anything you're
organization.
working for reusing your
Yes,
water?
water, even so many
Reusing
other
water,
things.
filtered water, same water.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So many things. Basically, there are there is one concept like zero discharge.
Zero
It means if you are taking, suppose if I am talking about Panchkula, we are taking approximate 60 to 90 kl water
Acha.
per day.
Oh.
great.
75% of that is going waste. So if we remove sewer wastage, which is approximate 40%, in that case only 60% of water can be reused.
Absolutely.
So there are certain kind of things which we can.
So Anita ma'am, is there any question online also, or it is
People was
Sir, I covered it.
okay? You covered it.
It was just, I covered it.
People was trying to connect online. Actually, I wasn't online.
Okay.
Many people, 7-8 people are there in online.
That's great. So is any other question, or can we?
Thanks, Daisy, it was very elaborative.
So again, happy World IP Day to all of you. And
Thank you very much.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.